Got it and done. All righty, y'all. Peace and greetings to y'all. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Islam, Islam, Islam. I am Brother Hassan Ghazi Obey here in Morocco at Northwest of Maxim. How are you? Guys, welcome to our Impromptu Improv. This is number 7 for Clock of Destiny Book 1. All right, this one's going to be very short, so we're going to cut right to the chase, go to our invocation. And happy Holy Venus degree to you all, by the way. And let me go and just immediately share the screen here. And we're going to get right into our invocation. And we're here at the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, Administrative Functions. We see here on pages 48 and 49, 48 handsomely standing due guardians, Moor, Sharif, Fez, and Abba as Prophet Noble Ali, founder, taken to the Moorish Science Temple of America, where the Moorish Holy Temple of Science adopted as its corporate name, Moorish Science Temple of America, as outlined there and evidenced on page 49. All righty, so I want to do our invocation in here on page 48, termed the Moorish American Prayer. And we're going to extend all 5 appendages on the left hand, just the index in the middle on the right. And I'm going to face east while I hold my hands accordingly, standing on a 45-degree angle, like Prophet Noble Ali's feet are there. And you can repeat after me either aloud or in ye hearts. Islam, Islam, Allah, the Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Ameen. All righty, guys, let's get to the 2 letters to be read in every meeting. And the first letter, of course, is from the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, Administrative Functions, pages 84 and 85. The following is a letter written by Prophet Noble Drew Ali on the 18th day of January, and predominantly he commanded that it be read before every meeting. Moorish Holy Temple of Science, Home Office, 3603 Indiana Avenue. Noble Drew Ali, founder, Chicago, Illinois, January 18th, 1929, to be proclaimed in every meeting. Dear Brother Islam, I'm glad to know that I have few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There is a host of jealousy, quote unquote, about me and the movement now by the same side of our people of the nation that claim it was only a joke and not real. But now, since they have found out from the government officials that the nations of the earth and the nations of the earth, that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as an American citizen, they are working every scheme that they can to disqualify me so they themselves may take charge of the situation. I have notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It is through the faithful Moors that contribute to the movement and uplifting funds, the ones that paid their divine respect to me and the movement will be remembered. That is why I'm calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your prophet, and your divine Moorish movement. I need finance, and I need it bad. Never before have I needed finance as badly as I do at present, that I may shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my, quote, fame and nobility, end quote, period. The nations of the world will not recognize the movement without me, the prophet, being the head. It has been proven by my work in which I have performed in the last few months, because I was at the governor's inauguration to represent the Moorish divine and national movement, and I will be at the inauguration of President Hoover for the same cause, Noble Drew Ali. And the second letter to be read in every meeting comes from the Moorish literature, excerpts from the Moorish Guide newspaper on page 12, handsomely standing due guard again, and is Moorish, Sharif, Fez, and Abba's Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And on page 13, divine warning by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Prophet warns all Muslim governors ordered to read proclamation at each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical agitating speeches while at work in their home or on the streets, and the internet too, guys. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members that hold malicious feelings toward the temple or the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the laws laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their card and button, cease wearing their turban and fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet, noble Drew Ali, and if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting their prophet in the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways by order of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And guys, today we get into the Sons of Destiny, right? This is where we're looking at, right? And so the 5 Sons of Destiny, really short, just right here on this page, and we're going to end off right here where it says live with the question mark, right? That's where we're going to end, right? And then I'll do the invocation out. So Clock of Destiny, book 1, we're on the portion of it that speaks on the 5 Sons of Destiny, all right? So this is where we're reading. Number 1, Joseph Stalin. Conception occurred while the sun was in Aries, which resulted in the birth of Stalin in when the sun entered Sagittarius with the moon in Aries, 1879. Number 2, Benito Mussolini. Conception occurred while the sun was in Sagittarius, which resulted in the birth of Mussolini when the sun entered Leo with the moon in Gemini. That year was 1883. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, or some will say Delano Roosevelt. Conception occurred while the sun was in Gemini, which resulted in the birth of Roosevelt when the sun entered Aquarius with the moon in Cancer in 1882. Emperor Hirohito. Conception occurred while the sun was in Virgo, which resulted in the birth of Hirohito when the sun entered Taurus with the moon in Virgo in 1901. And number 5, Adolf Hitler. Conception occurred while the sun was in Virgo, which resulted in birth of Hitler when the sun entered Taurus with the moon in Capricorn in 1889. The women who created those 5 sons possessed scientific knowledge of the 12 signs of the zodiac, which enabled them to educate their sons during the 9 months of maturity by studying the science of astrology, thereby freeing the world of false doctrines, fear, and hypocrisy. The great cycle of nature was closed on all fiction, mythology, theology, and hypocrisy, commonly known as democracy, quote, our way of life, end quote, in 1941. Mussolini, Hitler, and Hirohito were born into the world with the same assignment. That is the basic reason why they formed the Axis triangle. The son of the Roman axe, the son of the German hatchet and iron cross, and the son of the sword. Hitler converted the Christian mystic iron cross, quote unquote, into the mystic swastika, quote unquote, and forced the Christian nations of the world to destroy their own economic and social foundations through fear and the lack of knowledge and understanding. Roosevelt and Stalin were endowed with the same assignment. Stalin re-educated the masses of Russia to the realization that the earth is a community and that equal and practical education, production, and distribution, food, clothing, shelter, human equality, social freedom, marriage, according to one's choice and desire, and recreation are the highest attainment of human existence. While the people of the United States of America concentrated upon a race, color, class, creed, the myth of, quote, white and black, end quote, people blood, and the fear of Russia-redism. Roosevelt took advantage of their ignorance and put us all on an equal economic basis by issuing ration books numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, during which period every person could practically tell what the other had to eat. You're advised to read the interpretation of the sun and moon in the birth sign of each of the 5 sons, namely Joseph Stalin, Benito Mussolini, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Emperor Hirohito, and Adolf Hitler. You and I were also born into the world endowed with an assignment. I am on duty now. What are you doing to make the world a better place in which to live? When we come back next cycle, we will read One Never Knows by Being Told. So take time out, figure for yourself, right? I mean, see it for yourself, study for yourself, see what it is that you see. All righty. So questions, comments, and/or suggestions going once. Brother Derek Blash Bay says, Happy Holy Venus degree. Happy Holy Venus degree to you also, Brother Derek. Mother Zahar says, Happy Holy Venus degree. Happy Holy Venus degree, Mother Zahar. JLV says, Happy Holy Venus degree 3 times. Indeed, JLV. Happy Holy Venus degree to you also 3 times. And Mother Janelle Blashout says, Peaceful greetings, family. Peaceful greetings to you also, Mother Janelle, and Happy Holy Venus degree. All right. So this has been excellent. And the reason why I wanted to be so short and to the point, guys, because like I said, what we're doing here, 7 Hill Star, we're hoping that, people are going back and looking at the things that's been shared, especially over these last 9 years. And I know things are always ever changing as far as, what's going on in the world. However, it would behoove us to always keep in, a well-balanced mindset pertaining to, astrology and civics, making sure we are keeping an equitable spirit mindset, so to speak, has always been presented. That's what Prophet Noble Drew Ali was presenting the whole time. I just think now the word equity is being used a little more aloud than normal when we were just comprehending the concepts pertaining to it. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the screen share here now. I look forward to seeing you guys for our next impromptu improv, right? Where we continue to go in on Clock of Destiny Book 1. I shall see you all next day, right? Saturday is our astrology concept correction discussion. Make sure you guys show on up and check out what it is that we're doing. Of course, it's going to be held privately via Zoom as we go in on these concepts, all right? So with that being said, we're going to do our invocation now. Any questions, comments, and suggestions going twice? All right. Soon we are going to do our invocation out here, guys, and I want you guys to all enjoy yourselves, all right? And really pay attention to what we have done, what we're going to continue to do, and we look forward to you guys' support. Don't be a stranger to supporting us. We definitely need your support here at 7 Hill Star. You'll see in the description, there's always whoever's presenting, usually their CashApp is in the description to help assist with that. With that being said, guys, there are no more questions, comments, and suggestions going thrice. What I would like for us to do is to do our invocation. Now, we're going to extend all 5 appendages on the left hand, just the index in the middle on the right. Going to hold them like this accordingly. And we're going to face east while we stand with our feet on a 45-degree angle, where east metaphysically denotes going within. So this is great, right? And I really enjoy you guys joining us. Those of you that do join us and you're consistent, thank you all so much. And again, we look forward to your continued support. So I'm going to do the invocation now, guys. You can repeat after me either aloud or in cards. All right, Islam. Islam. Allah, the Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Amen. All righty, guys. Thank you all so much. When you rest and recharge, go and rest and recharge well. See you guys next day, which is Saturday, right? At noon Eastern. And then again, we'll see you for chapter 14 on Sunday for our Holy Quran devotional countdown. I think we're at number 60 and we'll be on chapter 14 within our countdown. All righty. So JLV says gratitude, gratitude indeed. And Brother Tyro says peace and love, everyone. Happy Holy Venus degree to you all. So Brother Tyro, so this is where I say to you all, namaste, namaste, namaste. Rest and recharge well, y'all. Islam, Islam, Islam. Peace and